Welcome back 3D farmers! On my 3D printing side hustle journey, we've mostly talked about successes with my Etsy store. But today, we're diving into one of my biggest failures. One that cost me over $4,000 and nearly destroyed my 3D printing business. This story is about this particular part that led to financial and reputational damage. How did this happen? And more importantly, how can you avoid such a mistake? Let's talk about it. About 1.5 years ago, I designed a drip tray for the Gaggia Classic Pro. The original tray was too high for my taste and didn't allow for a scale or a large cup. Since it would be exposed to high temperature water, the material choice came down to PETG or PLA-HP. PLA-HP promised to be dishwasher safe and can withstand temperatures up to 134 degrees Celsius. Since my farm primarily used PLA at that time, I chose PLA-HP to avoid contamination with PETG. After finalizing the design, I tested it on my coffee machine for 2 weeks and even put it into a dishwasher to ensure that it works. Excited to launch a new product, I took photos and created a listing on Etsy. The demand was huge. After 50 sales, the first parts arrived at the customer stores around the world. Couple days later, the complaints started coming in. Within days, my inbox was flooded. The parts warped, leaked or degraded after just a few days of use. Bad reviews began threatening my star seller badge. If even half of the 50 customers would leave a negative review, my store's credibility would go down the drain and Etsy's algorithm would stop recommending my products. I had to act fast. In a desperate move, I gave all the customers full refunds, costing me over $3,000 directly. However, this bought me time to investigate how the mistake could happen. After a week of investigation, 2 main causes were identified. Number 1. Printing multiple parts on one bed. During prototyping, I printed 1 part per plate. For production, I printed 6 of them side by side to be more efficient. The retractions and movements from one part to another caused inconsistent seams, leaving small gaps for water to leak through. Number 2 is the material. Although the filament promised heat resistance up to 134 degrees, further research revealed that this was for injection molded parts, not 3D printed ones. Printing tensions caused the parts to warp at high temperatures. By tuning the retractions and adding more wall layers, I eliminated the first issue. Switching to PETG with higher glass transition temperature resolved the second. Fast forward to now, we've sold over 170 of these trays with an average rating of 4.9 stars. Before we go into the financial damage, let's discuss the lessons learned. Number 1. Thoroughly test production parts. Test them under worst case conditions to provoke failures. Number 2. Limit initial sales or conduct beta testing. This helps identify potential issues before mass production. Number 3. React quickly to prevent reputation damage. Even if it means significant financial loss, swift action is crucial. Now let's talk about the financial damage. The refunds alone were around $3,000. The production cost for each part was roughly $6, fulfillment was $6 and delivery was $15. In total, this adds up to $4,350 in losses. Beyond the financial hit, there were hidden costs. The loss of reputation and reduced ranking in Etsy's algorithm were significant. One customer even complained about my drip trays in a Facebook group, leading to further distrust in my brand and reduced future sales. To summarize, all in all, it was a costly hit, but a truly valuable lesson learned. Thanks to thorough testing, this kind of failure hasn't happened again and hopefully will never happen again. Until then, happy printing, 3D farmers.